Hello, welcome back to the channel. My name is Levante and we're here to do a pick a pile card reading today. How does pick a pile card readings work? Well, it's easy, it's simple. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to choose whichever deck or with whichever pile resonates with you, and you're going to receive a message today. Okay, so it can carry you through the week, the month, the day, but this will be a timeless reading for anyone this video comes across.
Your guiding light, your guiding light, no matter the destination.
I'm going to show you the decks actually. We're going to switch it up a little bit. This is the Light Seers Tarot deck. So I want you to take a look at this deck and see if this deck resonates with you. And if so, maybe you'll choose this deck to receive your reading today. Okay. So I love this deck. This is one of my favorite decks. All right, so that's the Light Seers Tarot, okay? And then we also have Tarot of the Divine. This is a little bit more mythological. It actually has myths and folklores in stories and fairy tales from across the globe, okay? So that is deck number 2 or pile number 2. This is Tarot of the Divine. And finally, we have Unicorn's Journey Tarot. Okay. So this is more of a whimsical fantasy type of a deck following the unicorn mystic's journey in tarot. All right. So those are your decks. I'm going to give you a few seconds to figure out which deck you would like a reading from. And if you are feeling extra froggy today, you can actually choose 2. You can get a message from all 3 decks. It's completely up to you. But take the seconds that you need now. Pile number 1, deck number 1. This is the Light Seer Tarot's deck. This message is for you. We are going to be pulling an oracle message from the Oracle of Oneness first. We're going to leave off with a few tea leaves, okay? So let's see your message. We have expanding the mind enriches the soul. This is calling for maybe some needed knowledge. Reading, okay, learning, being curious. Let's dive deeper. We also have the number 35 here showing up for you. So for those of you that are into numerology or angel numbers or synchronicities and signs, please look out for the number 35 or any variation of that. Okay, we're going to pull a few cards here from the Light Seers Tarot. So that makes sense. We have the King of Swords here, the Queen of Cups, the 7 of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. So there is absolutely something that you need to be learning here, especially as we see the expanding the mind enriches the soul. It's calling for you to learn something, some lesson. Okay. Being curious, maybe gaining some wisdom. We have the King of Swords here. So we have 2 owls here. I'm not really sure if you guys can see that, but in the corner of this King of Swords, you see an owl here. Okay, we also have an owl in your oracle card. All right, so this is spirit calling, urging, nudging you to get wise, gain some wisdom. There's something that you are not privy to that you need to know, especially with this 7 of Swords coming up here. This is the energy I feel as though they are wanting you to get wise about. Okay, utilizing your intuition as well. We have the Queen of Cups here. So maybe something has been off with someone or something around you. All right, it feels as though there's something going on. Maybe you need to get a little bit more strategic about. Maybe you need to step outside of the box with. Okay, and I'm also feeling like we have swords energy here, which is all about the mind and the thought process. But then dead center, we have the Queen of Cups, okay, which is the heart. Okay, so maybe this is even with something or some matter of the heart. Maybe this is calling for you to step outside of the box and get into the heart space. Okay, pile number one. But there's something that they need you to be privy to. They need you to wise up. Let's pull a few more cards here. Let's clarify this King of Swords for pile number one. Oh, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. Okay. So I'm feeling like this is something to do with possibly family. Okay. You're holding on to something. Something or someone is trying to get away with something here. But I see you 2 steps ahead is what I'm hearing. I see and I hear and I feel that you are 2 steps ahead. You see the person for who they are. Maybe this has to deal with something with your business or a business partner or work, with this Pentacles energy coming in here. Maybe someone is trying to take something from you, also is what I'm hearing. But they want you to be wise about the situation, be smart about the situation. Okay? I feel like this is matters of relationships and of family, but they need you to tap into your intuition as well. You're gonna kind of balance your emotions and your heart space. You're gonna have to balance that with being strategic. But they're not gonna get away with it. You're not letting them, like, you're 2 steps ahead with this King of Swords energy. But someone is trying to maybe get over on you. I don't think this is like detrimental or anything emergent. I just feel like, and this could also just be, you know, it could be in your business. It can be with your job or your work or a project even that you're doing. It could also be, you know, you're trying to buy a home and maybe you need to talk with the owner, or maybe your realtor is just trying to, or a realtor is trying to, you know, I would advise you to read the fine print on any contracts of any sort. Okay. Before you take the job, read. I feel like they're saying you might need to read something here. Okay. Read the fine print. Be wise. Don't just sign off on anything. Utilize your intuition and then act. Be smart about it. But you figure it out. Let you figure it out. Okay, pile number one. Let's pull a few tea leaves here to round out the reading. Oh. That one just kind of flew out along with these. So we're going to take these, even though it's 4. It's okay. So we have Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assure success. You're going to figure all of this out. I need you to pay attention to the fine print. Pay attention to what it is you're signing off on, you're signing over on. Don't give everything away. I feel like, you know, read the clauses and amendments and the fine print. Read the fine print. We also have vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you, which is exactly what I'm saying. I don't think I need to elaborate any further on that. We have broom, new home, new attitude. I just brought up, perhaps this is with a house, or maybe this is with a selling of a house or buying of a house, or a realtor, or the owners are trying to do a number on you, okay? They're trying to be slick. All right, but you figure it out. You read the fine print. And lastly, we have crown. Honor and respect will come to you. Exactly what I was saying. Thank you so much, pile number 1, for joining me for your reading. If you're looking for a personal reading, look in the description box below. You'll find the link to my website. Like, share, subscribe, comment, do all the things, and be kind to one another. But most importantly, be kind to yourselves. Pile number 2, this is for you. Let's go ahead and get started. We are going to be pulling from the Oracle of Oneness to receive the overarching message. We have card 52. Choose compassion over guilt, shame, or judgment. All right. So is this for you? Are you a little unfair in your view of yourself, or is this towards someone else? Are we criticizing a little bit too much? Are we lacking compassion? Okay. Choose compassion over guilt, shame, or judgment. Let's dive a little bit deeper here. We have the Tarot of the Divine. We have the Page of Coins, the 8 of Wands, and 5 of Wands. Okay. All right. So maybe something or someone has changed and things are not going the way that you expected. They are not who you expected them to be. Okay. I'm feeling like excuse me. Someone has shifted who they are. Which it makes sense as to why they're saying choose compassion over guilt, shame, or judgment. Maybe someone is not who they pretended to be, and when you met their representative, right? Someone is showing their true colors here. There's a conflict for sure, or a rivalry for sure. There was a shift somewhere, and things are not what they seem to be. Or things took a turn for the worse is what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing. Someone is not, it's like they used to be kind and sweet and gentle and maybe tender. Maybe someone was dependable. You could depend on this person. They were warm. And then something in them shifted, and you're recognizing that, pile number 2. And it's caused a little bit of a conflict between you two. We're going to get some clarifiers here. Uh-oh. We have the 10 of Swords. The 2 of Swords. We have the Ace of Wands. And we also have the 8 of Coins. Okay. Yeah, you're seeing things for what they are now. Okay. And so we're, in a way, Spirit is calling for you to utilize that. Utilize what you've learned. You're utilizing, or they're telling you to utilize, or you are utilizing what you've learned from that person as your use it to inspire you to like redirect that energy into something that you love, into something that whatever it is that you are working towards, and you are doing that already. You're seeing things for what it is, okay? And you're using it to your advantage is what I'm hearing. So this conflict here is it's not gonna last long, especially if you're utilizing the compassion that they are calling for upon you, okay? You're not going to judge them. You're not going to guilt trip them. You're not going to shame them. You see them for who they are. It's almost like you saw it coming in a way. Almost like you saw it coming in a way. And you decide, you know what? I'm choosing to take this energy and I'm going to redirect it in a way that it is serving to me. So maybe this is writing about it. Maybe this is drawing. Maybe this is painting. Maybe this is putting it in the song. There's a gift, there's a talent that you do, that you use, and they need you to utilize this, but someone just wasn't what they seemed, is what I'm hearing. It was someone that kind of, you thought you could depend on this person, and maybe it's no more. Like, oh, okay, I thought you were this way. Now I feel like, okay, you're not as dependable. You're not the person that I thought you were. So therefore, I see you for who you are, and I'm choosing to take that, and I'm going to love you anyway. And you can love someone from a distance. You can love someone from afar. Okay? But you're going to use that energy for your good. All right? Let's pull a few tea leaves here. We have sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. That's perfect. That makes complete sense with the Ace of Wands here. You're going to take this energy, this anger, or this rage, or whatever it is that you're feeling from this person or this thing that didn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, as a new adventure, a new idea. You're going to utilize it for your good. It turns into a creative idea. This is going to be a masterpiece, okay? And there's some gift that you have been working on and working at continuously, and this is going to just take it to that next level. Okay, we have Mountain Road. You are on the road to success. I mean, that's the result of when you don't sit in the anger, you don't sit in the competition. Okay, there's someone out there who maybe they just got close to you, and then you figured out, oh, you was really befriending me. You were really out here trying to get close to me because you were in competition with me, but it doesn't work. What they actually did was renewed your creativity. They gave it the spark that it needed. And you're seeing them for exactly who they are. This is pineapple coming up for you, which is reconciliation. Yeah, you're going to be compassionate. It's like, I see you for who you are. And so now that I know who you are, I believe you. And hurt people. And maybe you recognize that in them. But there is, and this may not be reconciliation with this person. This could just be reconciliation in a separate affair from this. But thank you so much pile number 2 for joining me. If you're looking for a personal reading, check out the description box. There is a link to my website in there. Be kind to one another, but most importantly, be kind to yourselves. Pile number 3. This message is for you. We're going to pull an oracle card here to get the overarching message. We have card number 28. Find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm. Are you guys in a storm, coming out of a storm, or heading towards a storm? We have card 28 here. So please be on the lookout for that number or any variation of the number 28. Okay? Let's go ahead and pull a couple of tarot cards here from Unicorn's Journey. We have 3 of Fire, King of Air, and we also have the Magician. All right. Yeah, it feels as though you're probably headed towards a storm. Or I don't want to say a storm. Find a rainbow of possibilities in every storm, right? So it's really about the rainbow and what you're finding, okay, with where you are heading. You're heading into something that may seem on the surface like a storm, but actually there's a gift there. There's something in it for you. You are gaining something here, pile number 3. You have the King of Air here, as well as the Magician, all right? So this is actually perhaps the gift. The rainbow is something that you have manifested. In order to get to what it is you are being blessed with by the divine, you're gonna have to go through this. It's not going to be easy. So some would classify this as a storm or a challenge, okay? But you don't get to the rainbow without the rain. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Pile number 3. So there is something that is about to pop off, okay? But you're absolutely prepared for it, okay? Maybe you've even, like I said, you've even asked for this. This is something in the making. This is something that you have conjured up in a way, so to speak, okay? This is what you've been waiting for. Let's get a few clarifiers here. But you're headed towards something. And it's gonna require for you to be smart along the way, right? You're going to have to be strategic about your steps along the journey, along your path to receiving what it is you asked for. So you're on your way to your goal. You are on your way to your request. There's something that is about to be accomplished here that you have been working towards. And it's promising. Okay? You've asked for this, and you know you've asked for it, but it's going to require a little bit more than what you thought. We're pulling some clarifiers. Absolutely. Yeah, you're headed into, it's almost like you're crossing a portal. You're headed into something, another stage of that manifestation. You have to go through this in order to get to what it is you've asked for. There's something that you have been cooking up, you've been working hard on, and you're on your way through this portal here. Let's pull a few more. We have the, oh wow, the moon. Okay, so, and the 10 of fire. Okay. The world card, the moon, and the 10 of fire. Yeah, it's not going to be as easy as you thought it was. That's for sure. That's what I'm getting. And this is exactly why you're going to have to be smart about where you're headed down this path. Okay? Like I said, you're heading through a portal and you're going into the next phase of this blessing, this manifestation. In order to receive this gift, in order to get to the rainbow, you have to go through this part of the journey. This part of, you're going through a period of what may seem dark. It may seem dark, but you have to go through it. But you're going to go through it utilizing everything that God has given you, the divine has given you. You have everything it takes to make it through this, okay? But you've been putting in a lot of work towards this goal, towards said manifestation, towards this dream, towards this accomplishment. So you're transitioning here. There's something that you're ending one phase and going into the next phase here, pile number 3, which is beautiful. You're thankful for this in the end. It will all be worth it, I promise, pile number 3. And then when you have 3 majors here, we have the Magician, we have the Moon, and we have the World card. So this is absolutely a major transition for you. This is a major ending. There's something, you're ending something and you are ascending to the next phase. But it's a little grim, it's a little dark. You don't really necessarily know what to expect, but that's okay. It's okay. You have everything you need to get exactly where you need to go and receive what is on the other side. You've worked extremely hard for this. This is something that you have. When I say you worked hard, like maybe you're doing all the roles and you're I don't know why putting all your eggs into one basket is coming up here, but I feel as though your risk is paying off. You've taken a risk and now it is paying off for you. Okay, let's pull a few tea leaves here. We have Pen, new job, career. Okay, maybe this is a new role for you. Like I said, you've been doing all the things. You've been maybe playing every position in every role, but there is something new on the other side in order to get you to where you need to be. So that could possibly be a new job or a new career. We also have Tree, affairs with your family. All right, so pay attention to how this may affect your family, how this is growth here. So there's some things that may be revealed along the way with family, friends, loved ones, okay? Family, friends, and loved ones are foundational. So let's keep an eye on that is what I'm hearing. I feel like this is more of a caution, okay? Maybe this is going to affect your friends, family, loved ones in a way that you did not expect, because this is going to be different. So this is uncharted territory is what I'm hearing. We also have family wishes come true. And I'm just in the mood to pull another one. Maybe this is something that you and your family have been working towards. And remember the saying, I hear Spirit saying, not everyone can come with you. So there may be some family members that, while it's the wish of family and friends and loved ones and things that are coming true, not everyone is going to understand it. Not everyone is going to be receiving it well. You can't take everybody with you where you're going, is what I'm hearing. And lastly, we have Kite, vacation. And you might need it. I feel like Spirit is saying you may need a vacation either before you get into this or after you get into this. But a vacation is calling your name. It has your name on it. So when we say vacation, take a break. All right, a hiatus, a respite, a retreat. Because this is a lot. This feels like it's going to be a lot. In order for you to get to where you're going, I feel as though this path that you're headed down, you're headed towards, this portal that you're walking through is taking you somewhere that not only do you least expect, but you least expect it because your family's true colors are going to come out. True colors are going to come out here. You're not going to be able to take everyone with you. Maybe you need to take a vacation from some of these family members, a break from some of the family members here, okay? Or this could be a literal just vacation, all right? But however it resonates to you, pile number 3, I appreciate you guys so much for joining me for this message. Please like, share, subscribe, comment. It helps the channel grow if something resonated with you. If not, I feel you. I understand it. Okay. If you're looking for a personal reading, check out the description box. The link to my website is there. And remember, be kind to one another, but most importantly, be kind to yourselves.